Hey everybody, my name's Joe.
I am also Joe.
Welcome back to SNES Live. After my nice 2-hour Mega Man play, well, actually, it was only like an hour and
Hour and a half of Mega Man.
I really screwed the pooch on the second run. But we played some NBA Jam and then we played some Tetris, and now we're on to our next game, Imperium. So let's take a look at the box art. Imperium. I'm not really sure what to say about this box art.
I'm not sure what's going on.
It's a person in what looks to be a mech suit, or, well, a metal suit anyway, punching robots.
His helmet seems to be going one direction and his face is facing the other direction.
100% agreed. And what doesn't make any sense, and you'll see that when we get into the game, is this doesn't match the game at all. It's kind of like, it's like, well, it's not quite Phalanx level up, but anyway. If I were to see this cover, I would never think the game is what it is. And unfortunately, this cover is all we're going to see because there was no box back, there was no manual, nothing. So we are badonk straight over here to the thing. If you want to kick the gameplay on for us, we'll get to moving.
Imperium.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Boop. What are you, tired? Go to bed earlier. Stop going to bed at 4 in the morning.
I get the same amount of sleep as you. My sleep is just at a different time.
Story. Distant planet. Human life disappeared. The only thing left there is robots. They're enslaved by other robots. The underground movement of robots builds a giant robot. But there's a catch. Only a human can drive the giant robot.
Okay.
There you go. You're flying a giant mech. It's a vertical scrolling shooter where you're flying a mech, and that box cover art is somebody wearing a silver suit punching a gold robot.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
It sounds pretty okay.
Yeah, the music sounds good at the start at least. For sure. Y shoots, I think like every other button is your screen clear.
You can control your speed.
So you can control speed. You can take 5 hits. I figured that out from testing it earlier. But you can take 5 hits.
Oh, okay. So L is screen clear as well.
And you do end up getting multiple weapons eventually, and you have an experience gauge, and every time you level up, your weapons get bigger. Now the problem with this game, as far as I can tell from my one practice play, is you can take those 5 hits, and then you're dead. Game over. You're done.
Oh. Like you don't have lives?
Yes, you are. I mean, unless there are extra lives in later levels, like I played it for about 10 minutes just to make sure everything was running, and when I died, and I never got an extra life or anything. Well, there you just got health because you took a hit and then it gave you health back. But...
Ah.
Oh, God, I don't remember how to change weapons. You got your next weapon. You leveled up. There you go. How'd you change it?
B. It was the only button that I had tested that didn't do anything previously.
Well, there you go. So yeah, every time you level up, you'll get a new weapon, or your weapons will get bigger. There's a bomb. I like the Sonic Wave. Although once you get to like a higher level, I assume all of your guns will cover a pretty wide area. The reason I like the Sonic Wave better than your base gun is because I like this. So they're like bombing the city under you. I thought that was pretty cool. It's a neat... So there's parallax scrolling, which just means there's 2 different backgrounds scrolling. You got your cloud cover and then your city. So it's pretty cool looking. And your little robot down there looks good. Did you do that or did it do that?
Do what?
You got like a giant jet booster flying from under you now.
I did not do that.
Okay. Like you activated jets and now you're hauling butt. You got your next weapon if you want to try it out.
Don't like it.
So like, yeah. I liked the Sonic Wave, personally. There you go. Jet engine shut off. Ooh, hello, big boys.
Ah.
You're almost dead. I have no idea. Game over. Yeah, there's no continue. It is back to the beginning screen.
That's rough.
No kidding. It's alright. We'll abuse our save state. Oh, there is a continue. Aha. I wonder where continues you at.
I bet it's at the beginning of the level.
Probably.
Hey, look at that.
Yep, that'd be the beginning of the level. With 0 experience. You can like... So everything looks really good though. I think.
I wonder if there is extra lives.
No idea. I couldn't find instructions or a game fac on it either. So
Really?
yeah. We've been hitting a lot of that recently. Where even game fac doesn't have anything. Unless I missed it. It's always possible.
Maybe I'll find something on GameSpot. No. This does have known Game Genie codes.
Well, Game Genie's not gonna help us. Crap, I took another hit.
Do you think you can emulate a Game Genie?
Yes, you can. I don't know if RetroArch has it built in, but there are definitely emulators out there that emulate a Game Genie. God, drop me some health, you bastards! You're not gonna find anything.
Alright, so you earn weapons and power-ups for each weapon through experience points. If you take a hit, whatever weapon you're using will be downgraded by 1 point. You can replenish health and any downgraded weapons by earning back experience points.
So you earn health when you cross a level marker?
You will have speed control, 5 different speeds. This says 5 speeds. And then there are no lives. If the player dies, then it's game over. But you can start the level you died on by using the continue option that shows up on the main menu after dying.
Hey, I got past the boss. I used all my bombs to do it, but getting past
You can only use the continue option 4 times.
Really? It even has limited continues. Oh, it's background change. Now I'm closer to the bomb city instead of
That's
as in the air, I guess.
all that's on here. What if I look up
Oh, so here's the other weapon.
the Japanese?
This thing shoots opposite the direction you're pushing. I'm gonna die. Criminy sakes, man. Cannot believe I'm still alive. That's cool. There's like a gantry or a highway, maybe. close to a level? There we go. I got a piece of health back. Oh, look. My Sonic Wave leveled up. Now I shoot 2 Sonic Waves. Oh. And my regular gun leveled up to a 4. Oh, and I screwed the pooch. And, no. We're just going to be loading that save state. So I think save states is the only way we're going to make any kind of distance in this game.
I even looked up the name for it on Famicom, and it pulled up nothing.
I'm telling you, we've just hit a glut of games here that were unpopular enough that they got nothing. Which is weird. Especially since the ROMs are still out there to pull. Like, people obviously owned them. Nope. Oh, look at the lasers now.
What? Maybe this is something?
What the? Well, that wasn't fair at all. I blew up his arm and then it still shot a bullet out at me. Which is kind of funny. But also sucky. I think I killed the first boss. Sweet. Ah! Seizure induce. Level 2! We made... Oh! Oh, that was kind of a cool little cutscene. Short, but something anyway. Good God. Ah, there's like little birds flying. Look. It's a little squiggly line.
Oh, that's a cool little detail.
It's interesting anyway.
Ooh, oh, slow down.
Yeah, the laser slows it down, something fierce. Or maybe it's just that particular ship. God, those dudes run right at you.
Cannot find anything. I found, like,
I'm shocked you found what you found, because like I said, I found pretty much nothing.
I found a challenge board.
And politely, it puts you back at full health when you get to the next level, which it should, because that.
Some stuff on eBay.
Laser's pretty cool looking. I'd like to see it when it levels up again.
Price charting.
Ah, you have to go back through and level up your other weapons.
Ooh.
Because my Sonic Wave had gotten downgraded. Ah, Jesus.
Well, when you're about to level up, I guess, switch over to it.
Convenient enemy placement.
Well, since we did it last time, yesterday with the game we played, how much do you think this game is worth? Oh, wait. Let me find the English version.
Ah, these things suck.
On price charting, how much do you think this game is worth loose?
Well, I'm not gonna say the game's bad. So I'm gonna say, judging by the fact that no one apparently owns this game because there's no scans or anything, $14.
Loose?
Loose.
That's way off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I died. Higher or lower?
Higher.
Wow. 20 bucks?
Higher.
30 bucks.
Higher.
60 bucks.
Lower.
40 bucks.
44.
Ah, I wonder why it's so expensive. Maybe just because it wasn't a popular game and they're hard to find.
Complete, it's 147.
That's weird. Especially for something this early in the cycle. Like, 92 is pretty early in the SNES's life, considering they made games all the way up to like 96, 97. Yeah, those things suck, by the way. Have fun with this part. Yeah, you can't kill the X's. You can kill the square ones, but you can't kill the X's. Did I save hitting that button, or?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, so the X's take turns like spinning their guns out of each tube, which is what makes them suck. Yeah, it's almost easier just to dodge everything. Choo-choo. Lobsters
Lobsters or shrimp?
and stingrays. We've got another ocean-themed shooter. What was the other one that was ocean-themed?
Darius Twin.
Why did you reload it? Just because you got hit once and you were upset?
Yeah. Alright, so you did not save hitting the button.
It's just the load
L
button.
just happens to be...
The load is the shoot.
Yeah.
Rob, so the last game before this one was a dud. Cyberspin? Yeah, buddy, Cyberspin. How to put this politely? We hated it.
I don't know if hate is the word, but it's like...
Yeah, it wasn't hate.
Man, I don't want to lose this.
It was frustrating.
So close to leveling up.
And it was not frustrating in a good way. Like, I had the controller in my hand, and the muscles in my right arm were just like, throw it. Just throw the controller. You're done. Throw it. And I did. I was just like I could feel my muscles tense, like they just wanted to throw what was in their hand. And not good. Not good. And it had the ability to be a good game. Like, it looked good.
It sounded okay.
It sounded good. It just didn't play good. You made it to a boss. I'm betting you can't get hit by the bubbles. It's a crab. I don't think you're even hitting it.
Alright.
It's certainly not flashing.
I don't know how to hit it. What the...
Try a different weapon. I bet you have to shoot it when it's got that like green eyeball on top of its head open. Yeah, see if maybe the laser hits it. Yeah, it's gonna blow bubbles first.
It slows down so bad.
Oh, it hits you with its claw when you tried to go past it. It's kind of crap. Yeah, now it's gonna open its eyeball. Yep, that was it. That sucks.
Where's this?
You're out of bombs, aren't you?
It speeds up like so much.
Wow.
When it stops shooting. This game is gonna be more rough, not because it's difficult, but because of the slowdown.
Yeah, it does. I have noticed it slowed down a number of times.
It's not even that like I can't deal with slowdown. It's just it changes so much. Like it'll go from being super slow to being ridiculously fast.
Rob says someone set us up the bomb. I did have a decent run on Mega Man today. Managed to... Oh, I guess you were on there for a minute, weren't you, Rob? My good time was 41:02. My second run, I totally foobarred. The bubbles chase you.
Came up from behind me.
Yeah, the sonic wave obviously does not hit it.
You see how fast it's shooting?
Yeah.
As soon as it's on screen.
Yeah, it slows significantly. That sucks. Why don't you get lazy? And then it's... Scuttle crab sucks.
It's not that it sucks, it just slows down.
Can you set your speed higher so you can get around it faster?
I
You're on 3 of 4, but
it's not like I have an issue of getting around it.
Yeah.
Like, I get around it fast enough. It's just, it'll shoot its bubbles, they'll be slow,
And then everything will be
and
slow.
then he'll move his arms in, and then they speed up like tenfold. Yeah, like that.
Because suddenly the screen slowdown's not there. But you're missing all your opportunity to shoot the goddamn eyeball. Yeah, let me give it a shot, I guess. I don't think I'm going to do any better, but...
The amount of slowdown makes me not want to play it. And that sucks, because I feel like it would be a good
Well, I
game.
thought...
Like, I enjoyed it when it wasn't slowing down.
So you can shoot this gun out of your butt, and I thought maybe getting behind him it would hit his eyeball, but apparently not. Apparently you just have to use the freaking laser gun. Can this thing hit its eyeball? Did you know?
I don't know.
Yeah, well, so that matters. Come on, hands, let's go. Yeah, the bubbles slowing everything down sucks. And, ugh. It's frustrating. Hey, I got him. Oh, what the hell is this?
I feel like if it was just slow, I could deal with it. If it was just fast, I could deal with it. And I could probably make do if it was a smoother transition, like it was purposefully slow and then fast.
Oh, God.
But it's such a jerky, like, instantly faster.
Yeah, it was very herky-jerky. Oh. The Couch Lord, hey, I just beat this last night. Well, good for you. I don't think we're going to be beating it. We are not skilled enough.
Actually, if, Couch Lord, if you've played it, did you have an issue much with slowdown?
Yeah, because we've just at least on that first crab or that second boss, the crab, the bubbles really slowed it down. It seemed like
I don't know if that's an issue with,
the game in general.
or if it's just the pie.
It could be the emulation software we're using. If we were playing on OG hardware, it might be better. Although a lot of the OG games, the Nintendo suffered from slowdown. Its processor wasn't as fast. Didn't notice much on emulator. And there they're just running. I mean, are you running RetroArch or are you running something different? SNES 9X? Yeah. So it could just be the RetroArch emulator that's kind of sucking it up.
It's really unfortunate.
I agree. So apparently the horrible crab was just a midpoint boss. Your little guy's not bad. Like when he looks sideways, you can see his leg and like everything banks. Oh, yay! This guy looks fun. Oh, God, why? Why does he throw everything at me? Oh, I'll just get hit by everything, Joe. How's that sound for you? Attempt number 2! Laddie. I'm bad at it.
He's a boomerang axe.
He does have a boomerang axe.
Yeah, his return.
He has returned. Oh, hell. Oh, now he's a spider. What a prick.
That was a cool little animation.
That was, actually. Oh, I died. I beat the crab boss. This one's on you.
Even like today's not a video game day for me.
Well, it is now. I'll say you saw the strategy. When he's whirling the ball, get to the side and then try and move as he throws it so that you don't get hit by the shots. And then the axe wasn't actually that hard to avoid. I say, as the axe flies much further than it did on me. Spider ball. He shoots missiles. Your Sonic Wave may actually be better for that, because the Sonic Wave has a bigger coverage for missiles.
I don't think I can blow up the missiles.
I think you can.
I don't think I can.
I mean, did you try? Pretty sure they were blown up when you were shooting them. Look, I'm just saying, give it a whirl. There's that tasty slowdown again. Alright, you win. Use your bomb. You have a bomb left. Oh, I thought you had a bomb left. I guess you don't.
Definitely do not.
Sorry. Thought you did. Well, it's a brutal game. No doubt about that. Oh, that's probably why you don't have a bomb left. I forgot that the save state is the bomb button. Oh, the choppy slowdown, it hurts. Nice. See what you did there? No complaints on my end.
Yeah. The missiles kind of just phase through everything.
Hey, you got him. Good job.
I don't like that spider there.
More seizures.
That's not a good
And
transition.
animation? Yeah, I didn't think so either. So that's kind of, again, it did the same thing last time, but you were like over water and now you're over desert. I don't care for that.
Oh, it's throwing me off. Like, I can tell it's supposed to be like a
Sandstorm.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't care for that.
But like my eyes are just either focusing on the background or the foreground as it moves.
Yeah, they should have just let the background.
Oh,
on
it's
this.
faster.
They didn't need that at all.
I think this is my favorite weapon.
Yeah, I agree. I'd like to see it at like level 3, but that requires you to get everything else to level 3 first, or level 2.
Really?
Yeah, I don't care for that weapon. It's too hard to control. Because it's got inverse controls. So left is right, right is left, forward is back, and back is forward. Yeah. Oh, well that leveled up. And it is much, much larger. Interesting. You are almost dead. What?
Oh.
I like how he, like, when you hold back, he like pulls his legs in. I'm pooping. Ugh. It's a grunt. Ugh. Ugh. No? Am I a little too childlike sometimes?
I mean, I laughed at it, so.
It's the small things, really.
You gotta level up that laser. It's the last thing it needs.
Ah, shit.
You saved getting hit.
Did I? I pushed the wrong button and I tried to load the save state, I guess. That sucks. Yeah. Boned anyway. What are you gonna do?
They come up from behind you. It doesn't matter how many you kill, it sends up the same amount from behind you
Yeah,
anyway.
I gathered that.
I definitely thought it was the ones you didn't kill that came back, but it is not.
I leveled that up. Oh, yay, with 2 health. Look at that. Yeah, I can't even see what I'm hitting.
It's those things.
I must just barely be clipping them. Oh, shh.
Oh, there goes your bomb.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Did
I am never gonna kill any of these.
I feel like the foreground texture is different on like the top 2/3 of the screen than it is on the bottom third, like in the bottom right.
Oh,
It
yeah.
might just be me going insane, but it for a little bit looked like it was on a different like timing.
I can't tell if... I couldn't tell if I was like getting hit by touching this thing. I guess not. It must be the bad guys that were killing me. Shh. I missile, you pricks. Woohoo! Slow down. God. I have to kill these things apparently. Well, anyway.
I didn't think it would shoot you.
Apparently it did. That. Nope. I managed to get through that first line of dudes without an issue.
You know, you could just avoid those.
Am I even hurting them? Nope. Apparently not. Now that hurts it apparently.
Yeah, it looked like you were hurting it. Just. I don't think it was worth it.
Ah! That one threw like grenades and stuff. Yeah, I don't feel a need to kill those. Unless they swap sides and start shooting me sideways. Ooh, I feel like that was some slowdown right there. Yeah. Not enough time to kill that thing. Ooh, more dudes.
Man.
Boy, howdy. Ah! How dare you try and come up behind me and get me.
This game is a little difficult.
Oh!
Oh,
Look at
there's
that
a
level up.
3.
Nice! Look at all those bullets.
Well,
Until I got hit by a bullet.
gone. It's about as good as the level 2 spread now, I think. Oh, and it shoots behind you. Well,
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh, it does shoot behind me. God almighty. It's terrible.
I like how your bullets can't go through it because it's.
Yeah, but
hitting
they're
the
sure as
thing,
hell
but theirs
can.
it can.
They have no such issue. I want to see what the spread looks like at level 3.
I mean, so far the spread seems to be the best.
Agreed. I mean, the laser's pretty good, especially when it requires you to use it to kill that one boss. Speaking of boss. Oh, it's a ninja? Okay, well, that sucked.
I don't know if you're hitting it. Oh, it's 8 directions.
Did I hit it at, like, the last second?
I don't think you did. I don't know if you hit it at all.
It, like, flashed right before I went back into the thing and disappeared. But I can't tell if it's... You have to use the laser again?
I don't think you have to use the laser. I think it's just...
You have to hit it at a very specific time.
Right.
Like, after it swings its little swordy thing at you, I think. Well, that wasn't it.
I mean, you were hitting him.
Was I? I didn't think I was.
He's gonna show up right there.
Yeah, that hit him for sure. Ah.
Oh, nice dodge.
I don't think that hit him. He didn't like do a flashy thing or anything.
I don't know.
Ah, I lost it again. And again. It's really hard to tell if that... Whoops. It's really hard to tell whether I'm actually doing anything to him or not. Oh, I touched his sword. That was jank. This is kind of irritating, boss. Ah! Let's go up here. and try not to get hit. I don't think I hit him that time. No idea how I managed to not get
I was
hit.
about to say you threaded the needle on that very nicely.
Yeah. I really don't know what the hell's hitting him, if anything. It's very unintuitive.
Well, that would have been the perfect chance to check.
On what?
How to hit him. Like, try hitting him from behind.
Well, at least it made a noise that time.
It looked like it hit him.
Yeah, I agree. I saw a little bit of a flash that time. Plus, it made the noise. And some of my bullets disappeared. No. I want level 3, what you call it, which means no getting hit. Hey. Oh, this is horse right here. Oh, they're like sucking me into it. And, I don't know if I'm hurting anything.
You're hurting that one. They don't actually exist except for that one.
Yeah, so one of them's... Oh, my God. So many little Orby balls flying around.
I wonder if you can just hide in the corner.
That's what I'm trying. Nope. Nah.
It looks like you can touch him. Like, you can go inside.
I can touch the invisible one.
Well, it looked like you could touch the visible, or like the tangible one as well. I think you just got hit by the ball.
I'm not actually sure if this thing's actually useful here. Yeah.
There's so much slowdown.
And there's so much shit moving around this screen. And it just wants to hold you there, which I find very irritating. Although, you know what? Go ahead and hold me there. Let's see how long it takes a ball to hit me when I'm just sitting in the middle of the screen. That long, apparently.
Again and again and again.
Yeah.
There,
Yeah, so that's not going to work. I wondered if maybe I let it hold me in the middle of the screen it would work, but no, not so much.
Maybe try the left corner?
Actually, I'm just going to follow him around. Go ahead and just take my hits. But maybe if I can kill him fast enough, it won't matter. Well, there, I only lost, what, 2 levels of a gun? It's not the worst thing. At least we got through the level.
It looks like that one image of a peeled orange.
The aggressor's moon base.
Save.
I want to, but I don't want to waste my bomb. So I'm going to wait until I think I need a bomb to save. And hopefully I'll level up a couple weapons. Oh, that was dirty pool. Alright, fine, I'll save. Give me more weapons. I was like, where is everybody?
What are you on?
The moon. It said I was going to the moon base.
Alright.
Oh, I don't know if I can run into those or not. Nope, I don't. Good to know. Really? Like I had just leveled that gun up and then I immediately lost it again. Yep. Whatever. Oh look, it's a Heidi face. Oh, I was right, it is a face. I win.
It looks like Frieza. That means nothing to you.
Nope. 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 Not losing my gun like that. You're not chumping me out of my gun on a little side. Ah, and now we're into the missile issue. Well, I could certainly say, I mean, the game's not impossible by any stretch. Like, it takes a while to memorize. It would take a while to memorize and, like, get the skill needed to beat the game for sure without save stating. But I sure don't think it's unbeatable. Oh, hello. Need some rockets. Need some more rockets that aren't apparently hurting you. I'm just gonna let it kill me, basically. Just to see what it does. A lot. It does a lot. I mean, obviously not. We're not gonna go with that, but. I fight your missiles with my missiles. It worked. Don't knock it, I guess.
I'm not sure what that background is.
Well, it said you were going to a moon base.
So is the blue, like, moving stuff wires?
I don't know. I'm betting I can run into these. Yep. Oh yeah, bomb waster. I forgot about that. Woo, look out. Oh, really? It closes and opens? Jank E.
I was about to say, I'm sure it's going to close again.
Yeah.
It closes all the way as well.
We've gotten to the hard parts. Oh, that's true. Oh yeah, let's just downgrade all my guns. That sounds super fun.
I feel like... I don't know. I think I would enjoy this more if it didn't take a health away from you and
You're up.
remove your weapon.
Chrono Basher, not a big fan of scrolly shooters. This one looks fun. It looks fun. Key statement. So if you just chopped into the stream a second ago, this game does look actually, I think it looks really good. And it is 10 till, so we can do our review. So let's just give it the review. Graphics. I think the game looks really good. Have we seen better? Certainly. Have we seen worse? Absolutely. I think graphically speaking, it's kind of in the middle of the pack, but it does look nice. Like, the guns are cool, the design is cool, the enemies are cool, like everything looks pretty decent. Sound design, you know, my opinion. Well, do you have any opinion on graphics?
I think graphically it looks pretty good, actually.
Yeah, I think it's a good looking game. Sound. I mean, other than obvious shooter sounds, noises of guns and explosions, which all sound good. The music's pretty good. I like it.
Unfortunately, this suffers from what a lot of shmups suffer from, which is you can't hear
Yeah,
the game over the background.
that's
Well,
true.
that sucked.
All the noise from the shooting and explosions kind of muffles the music, but the music does sound pretty good. The clear screen attack is pretty cool. I like the fact that you can speed up and slow down. I like that there are 4 different weapons that you get, and you can select between them while you're playing instead of, picking up a power up and suddenly your weapon's different. The concept, let's go ahead and get to gameplay. I guess that's where we're at with the weapon choice here. The concept of the experience up in the top left-hand corner, upgrading your weapons, is a cool concept. I don't have an issue with that. My issue is that there's so much on screen, and we're playing on easy mode, by the by. Every time you get hit, you lose a level of one of your weapons, whatever weapon you're carrying. And you have to get all of your weapons to the same level before they'll start the upgrade cycle. So, like, we're level here, you can see at the pause 2, 2, 2, 3. If we lose a level 2 down to 1, we have to get it back to level 2 before we can upgrade another thing to 3. So it's a death spiral, really. A continual spiral of down. The concept is good. I like the way it works.
Ooh.
It just needs to slow down with the murder balls on screen.
I've been looking at the screen moving, like the background moving so much that it's doing this weird optical illusion where now that it's stopped, it looks like the TV is moving up. Because my eyes have gotten like so used to just seeing constant movement.
Okay. Anyway, it is difficult. I won't argue that. You can take 5 hits before you die. You get 1 life. You get 4 continues. When you continue, it starts you from the beginning of the level. There is a midpoint boss in every stage, and there's a boss at every stage.
Each boss has 2 stages.
The levels are very long. They are. I mean, we've been playing for 45 minutes. 50 minutes. Well, let's just say 45 minutes. And we've gotten to level 3? I think this is 3? No, this is 4. So we did make it to level 4.
That one.
So that's like...
Water, forest, desert,
And then...
moon. So I think it's 5. Whether on 4 or 5.
I don't know. But we're also abusing the out of save states, so there's that. I don't know. I guess that's my big issue with it. It's interesting that I'd never heard of this game. We can't find hardly anything on it. You can't even find the back of the box from the US version. You can find the PAL version box scan. There's no manual. There's no game FAQ. The game's actually pretty expensive, which leads me to believe that it wasn't very popular, and so it didn't sell well, so it's kind of rare to find. I mean, it's cool. It's another shmup. Would you go get it? Would you play it again? Would you recommend people play it?
As interesting an idea as the XP thing is, and I actually really like that idea.
Yeah,
like
I
the
thought
fact
that was
that
a
you
really
get
cool concept.
It's just not better than other shmups. There are many more other shmups that I would rather play.
Agreed. That was literally what I was going to say about, like, it looks good and it plays fine, but in the continually growing list of shoot 'em ups we've played, there are a number of others that I would go to first. Strike Gunner, Raid and Trad, even Gradius.
I don't know about Gradius.
See, I just like Gradius because you can use the Konami code and get your immediate upgrades, and it makes it way more entertaining to play. This game falls down on, other than just being very difficult and very difficult to keep your weapons upgraded. It's not 2-player. It's not 2-player co-op. And to me, those are 2 very important things for me for a shmup. Because I don't want to play a game by myself. I want to play a game with other people. And playing it with you and your brother is kind of a big deal to me. So if it's not 2 players, specifically if it's not co-op, but I mean, like, we could take turns as 2 players. We did that with Gradius. So I mean, I can tolerate those, but like single player shoot 'em ups, like they got to be really, really good, and fun and exciting and playable. Like this is very, very difficult, and thus doesn't make me enjoy the experience of it. So would I look it up? No. If you're looking for a good challenge, caveat, it's probably worth looking at because it's pretty difficult, and it isn't a real. It's got a lot of really neat concepts in it.
And make sure you have something that can run it, because apparently our Pi cannot.
Yeah, say, who was it? Couch Lord was saying he ran it on his emulator. He was running SNES 9X, and he said he didn't have any issues with slowdown, but we are experiencing a lot of slowdown. So maybe run it on a different emulator, or maybe find OG hardware if you can. It might run better on an actual SNES than our RetroPie. So there's that to think about. Emulation's never going to be perfect. Although there are people who have fixed emulations. There was a patch for Gradius 3, I think, where they fixed the slowdown.
Really?
Yeah. So you can find patches to fix those issues. It's a thought, an option. But that's it. I'm going to go ahead and say, I'm going to go ahead and give this one a thumbs down, unfortunately. Maybe a thumbs up if you're looking for a really big challenge.
I am going to go ahead and also give it a thumbs down.
We're getting pickier as we go along.
That's not surprising.
Yeah, it had to happen. Like, I remember when we started, we're like, well, I didn't really care for it, but I'm going to give it a thumbs up anyway, because if you really like this, you'll really like it. Well, at this point, we're like, well, if you really like this, then you'll really like something we've already played that we think was better. So now we're getting much pickier about being like, well, this is a solid shoot 'em up, but there's just other choices.
I still definitely think that at some point we should go through
and reevaluate. Maybe that's worth doing at some point, yeah. But then it would invalidate all our videos that have our thumbs up and thumbs downs at the end of them.
Maybe we could have like a second list.
Oh, God. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work where we're at. Anyway, that's it for tonight. 2 thumbs down. You said thumbs down, right? Yeah. 2 thumbs down for Imperium. Very interesting game. A lot of cool ideas. Just, I don't know, not our bag on this one. Sorry. So that's it. Thanks a lot for jumping on, watching, and checking out the video, everybody. Remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can also follow us on Twitch. We're on Facebook, Discord, Twitter. Come find us on any of our social medias. You can always email us, snesislife@gmail.com. Check out the website, snesislife.com. We got our URL back after we lost it for a little while. Yeah, I know. It's a funny story. But that's it. We'll be back next week. We got this is our 23rd set of 5 games that we've played. So we're getting ready to go into our 24th set. And I think we got a racing game. We might have a shmup in there. Oh! We got Prince of Persia and Out of This World, which are cinematic platformers. You're going to hate these.
Kind of like the CDI games?
You'll see. Anyway, I don't know what we're going to play on Wednesday night, but it's guaranteed to be a video game from the Super Nintendo library in North America. Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a good night.
See you guys.